So get into them. So I got the ombre, and then I got, I think, 3 packs of the ombre and 2 packs of the just natural 2, same brand, and they're both 18 inches. And I plan on extending the ombre with, you know, the black, so they're gonna be longer than 18 inches. I kind of want them down my back.
Alright y'all, so real quick I just want to show you some of the things you'll need to complete this look. Obviously 2 rat tail combs. I used Lotta Body 24-hour edge control. Also Eco Styler gel, duh, can't do nothing without that. And Hot 6 oil. It's one of my favorite oils that I use that's misty. So let's get started. Alright y'all, so I'm about to show y'all how I make my lock go from this 18-inch length to this length. Y'all see? Alright. So the short lock is how long I bought it as. The long lock is how long I want them when I put them in my hair. So, and I'm just going to unravel about, I'll say 1.5 inches of the bottom. You can use a comb to comb it out if you want to. Make it easier, make it quicker. And then I'm gonna separate what I combed out into 3 strands as if I'm gonna braid it. I'm gonna take the middle strand and loop it through the top of the ombre lock. I'm going through. Then I'm gonna take the middle of the top lock and hook it on, right. And then I'm gonna close the latch, and then I'm gonna pull just that middle strand of the 3 through. I'm still holding the other 2 with my fingers on the outsides, you can see. So now my ombre lock is on the 3rd strand. Now I'm gonna push up the ombre lock as far as I can on the all black top lock and start to braid. Make sure you push it up as high as you can and start to braid as tight as you can, so the braid is as small as possible. I'm gonna be ghetto and put it under my feet so that way. Cool, so I'm braiding. Sorry if my toes are ashy. I'm just trying to get this done. I've been doing my hair for 2 days now. I'm gonna latch them on in the morning. All right. So once that's done, it's gonna look like this. So you have, this is where the lock is going to attach to my hair. You have where you connected it, and then you have the bottom of the lock. So now that you have it like this, you're going to begin to unravel the bottom lock and wrap it around the braid as you unravel. So don't unravel all of it and then try to wrap it. It's gonna look a mess, okay? Chunky like that, don't worry, keep going, keep pushing through. You're not screwing up, I promise. The first time I did it, I was like, yeah, I'm finna go pay somebody to do my hair and extend these locks because this is crazy. This don't look nothing like how it's supposed to. And that's what it looks like. Wherever it looks bulky at, you're just gonna twist and rub between your hands firmly to kind of squeeze it, and you just work it, you know, wherever it looks, and that is your lock. That one's not my best one. I'm gonna cap. I may have to redo another one.
Okay, y'all, now that I have washed and cleaned my hair, I'm beginning to part the sections. I chose to go with kind of like a seashell imperfect shaped part because I feel like when you have them perfectly boxed or triangled, it just looks a little too perfect for me. And locks, I prefer to look more natural. So this is the shaped part that I used, and I just began to rubber band off each part and twist it. So maybe this was double work, but I ended up going back through with my skinnier rat tail comb and perfecting the parts a little bit more. And I went back and braided each part instead of twisting it so that it would fit under each dread more perfectly. And honestly, I feel like parting is the hardest part. Extending the dreads doesn't take that long, but making sure that you have the parts, you know, exactly how you want them to look is important. So take your time here. Alright, y'all, so once I finished all my parts, I began to crochet in all of my dreads. I ended up having about 50 dreads total on my head, and now I'm just showing you how I crocheted in the very last one. So to crochet these in, you're just going to stick your finger through the top loop of the hair, and then you're going to take the open latch crochet needle and stick it under the part and then hook on the hair. Once the hair is hooked on, you're going to close the latch and just pull it straight through. So once the dread is through, you're going to put your fingers back through the hole of the crochet dread and pull both the dread and the braid through the hole. And then you're going to tighten it as much as you can. And then at this point, you're going to do the same thing as we did with the dreads when you were connecting them. You're going to unravel as you ravel the dread around your hair. So you're going to unravel the dread and keep wrapping it around your braid and keep doing that all the way until the hair is covered up. So one thing I know that I did different than I've seen in other tutorials is that some women go back behind with Marley hair and will, you know, rewrap their parts and the top half of their dreads to kind of make it look a little more smooth and cover up the rubber bands. But I chose not to do that simply because it looks a little more chunky and the hair could be a little bit uneven or the colors could be off. So I chose to just, you know, rock with it how it was. So. And we are done. Yes. Y'all, this hairstyle took forever, but it was so worth it. And this was the final product. This was about a week after I had finished getting it done. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you all visit my YouTube page for more videos that I'll have coming up soon. All right, bye y'all.